Okay, well, the Vikings are terrible.
Well, they're not terrible.
No, they're really terrible.
Do you know the Tennessee Titans have not lost a game yet?
I don't care. They're going to lose when we play us. You're gonna. I mean, you people. Why is this so hard?
Carl, who are your 3 losses to, by the way?
What's that?
Who are your 3 losses to?
Well, no, we didn't play very well those days.
What games did you lose?
It was rigged.
Yeah, it was rigged. Of course it was. You like going with that rigged thing, don't you?
Well, first of all, it was the Atlanta game was clearly rigged.
Right.
Clearly rigged. And then the Dallas game, a lot of people think they're okay. And some people think Tampa's not a bad team in Tampa, okay? But the bottom line is, who have you beaten? Who is the best beaten?
Well, let me point out one thing.
They beat the Colts.
Let me point out something to you, sir. Let me point out something. You lost to Tampa Bay and you lost to Atlanta. So have the Bears. That puts the Packers and the Bears right at the same level.
Who you've beaten?
Yeah, you
Why
got.
Why don't you say that, Mr. E. Neal III?
LaVelle Neal III, not E. Neal.
What a stupid name he has. Why don't you just say who you've beaten?
Hey, man.
And let me ask you something.
This is the problem with Bears fans. They talk real tough, they don't back it up. They don't even back it up. The Bears fans are fraudulent.
Let me ask you something.
All right, here's our season. We won at Indianapolis. We won at home against Philadelphia. We destroyed Detroit, and we beat the Vikings. Did you just say what I thought you said?
Now, suck it. That's what I say about Bears
fans.
Do we need to get the dump button ready?
Let me ask you this. You're accusing LaVelle Neal III of having an unusual name.
Yeah.
You consider Carl
Gerby a weird name.
What about Carl Gerbschmidt?
What kind of name is Neal III?
Well, what about Carl Gerbschmidt?
Well, it's a fairly normal name.
Carl,
depends on who's defining normal, I think.
Carl, I'm not sure if you understand the meaning of words or numbers, but the 3 is a Roman numeral, which means my father and my grandfather are also named LaVelle E. Neal. Thank you very much.
It's not my fault. I don't think I'd be bragging about that.
I'm proud of this name.
It's a silly name.
And Gerbschmidt is not?
Sounds like a girl's name.
That's a girl's name.
I think I did a LaVelle one.
Carl, is it possible we are going to be stuck with you for the rest of your life in the state of Minnesota, that you'll never be allowed back?
I am packing up and leaving.
You don't have a job. What do you mean?
I don't have to stay here forever. I really don't.
I thought you were starting to kind of like it here.
Well,
the culture?
This is the worst place in the world to live.
I heard you love the theater. You're a big arts guy.
First of all, television has the worst news of all time.
What's wrong with the news?
They're the worst newscasters of all time.
Oh, come on now.
They're terrible. Terrible.
What's your definition of a good newscaster?
First of all, someone who's objective. Okay?
Wow.
You need to be objective. But these people are terrible.
Okay. On that note, I think we're gonna let you go, Carl. It's been really.
Again, next time you come on, I don't want to be able to any Neal the Third. Okay, I don't want to. I want to just be able to talk about football.
Well, we did. We did talk about football. We're having
we pretty much established that Orton's a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. That the Packers are a mediocre team, and they're going down on November 16th.
You ever heard that song by Aerosmith?
Yeah. Bye. I wanted to beat him to it. I didn't.
He was exasperated at the end.
He does that. He gets exasperated. It's fairly easy to push his buttons, I think, is the best way to put it.